Good morning, everybody. Ooh, yeah. We're going to be in the Rocky Mountains today. Yeah. Last leg on the way home. Another 531 miles to go. We're in a little town called Montesino. Huh. Oh, I didn't. Come on, Hank. Come up here. Come on, buddy. Let's go over here where the grass is. Nice little campground. It's called Mountain View RV Campground. Come on, buddy. Okay. We're 50 miles, I think, away from Moab, south of Moab. So we're gonna go through them beautiful mountains up there today. But not looking forward to it. Yesterday was terrible. Didn't even film last night. It was 500 miles of pushing wind or fighting wind. And if you've ever been in a big tall RV, something like that, or even as little as ours, littler probably is worse. Aren't them cool little cabins? Because you know, if you've been in something tall, you know what it's like. You're just fighting it. I think this is an old mining town. We're early in the season, so we're getting these places for rather cheap compared to, I think, on season, because we paid $45 for this one. I got to spin around. You know why? Yeah. I feel sorry for the boy. Last night we took him in there, in that dog fenced area, and he kept running into the gate fence. He can't see it at all. So, might be his last trip. We're supposed to be going to another trip after this one. Later on this be fall. But I don't know. I'll tell you what. Traveling with a blind dog is no fun for anybody, myself or him. Here's a little better view of this area. Looks like the truckers stop here too. Now, I'm pretty sure we go straight up that way. And it's cold out today. It's 40 degrees. Yeah. But it's a nice campground here. Mountain View RV Park. Montesino, Utah. Montesino? Yeah, I think that's the name of how you say it. No, it ain't Montesino. That's California. I'll put the name of it right here. I had a hard time remembering it. I'm having a hard time remembering. I'm tired. Just damn tired is what I am. So, I'm gonna let the guy run. That's all I'm gonna put on here from here. The sun's not up. Matter of fact, why is the sun coming up in the east? Does it always come up over there? Yeah, I think it does. All right, I'm gonna watch my boy and hang out with him. Y'all have a good day. We got lots of stuff probably going to be put on here today from the Moab area. Once we get into Salt Lake, ain't nothing to see, but I'm going to probably stop and get a burger at In-N-Out Burger. See you later, guys.
Well, we've left Monticello and we're headed towards Moab, and it's really pretty through here. Well, we lost battery power there. I was talking, I don't know how much I got, but we left Monticello. We are headed to Moab, and this is a really beautiful valley here. Right over here to your left this thing running, and I'll speed up the video. You won't hear. All right, update. Not Mexican hat. That is, what'd you say, Church Rock?
Church Rock.
Church Rock over there to your right now. It's way bigger than it's going to look in the camera for sure. Looks like there's a little cave underneath it. We have, it's a kind of a, I'm not driving the RV back in there. It's not a good road last time we looked at it. But that's pretty awesome right there, I'll tell you.
The Mexican hat is clear down almost on the Arizona border.
Yeah.
That's Church Rock.
Church Rock right there, guys. I got my camera on a swivel, you notice? There you go. Well, that's awesome. Window's dirty. Sorry, haven't stopped for gas today yet. There we go. Well, we've stopped here at Wilson's Arch many times, but we're not going to today. If you are coming through here, make sure you stop here. It's right up there. Love the beautiful rocks down through this canyon. Sure, the GoPro isn't going to show just how beautiful this is. All the different shades of red. If you're in the area anywhere over on this side of America, you should definitely check this out. I think you're going to like it. It's this way though, also up into Wyoming has got some really pretty red rocks. Still not quite to Moab yet, 20 miles or so from it. I never know if you guys like these type of videos or not. Maybe you can drop me a note down there if you watch this one and tell me you'd like to see more of these or not. I know you like the ones out there in Sturgis. We'll have probably another 50 miles of rocks like this. Once we get through Moab, we can turn off up there on Highway 70 and head west. Then we're going to get up there through different type of mountain and different type of rock. But this is kind of the reason we came this direction, is because we wanted to see this beauty. We definitely didn't like the way we went down there through Colorado, and the bottom of Wyoming really sucks.
You are over the speed limit.
I know I am. There ain't nothing there but well diggers bumping up and down. I don't find it attractive at all. Same way with eastern side of Colorado. It's had bad roads and it was terrible. Didn't like it. Alright, now this guy's really slowing down for some reason.
Probably wants you to pass him.
I ain't passed them on a double yellow line. Oh, the big hole. Rock. Hole in the rock, guys. You should always stop here and check this out. I don't think that guy's gonna. He don't know what he's missing. Oh, he is gonna. No, he ain't gonna. What's he doing?
There's a passing lane.
Oh. Anyway, we're gonna pass that guy. That's a cool place right there. It's closed because it's before 9 o'clock. I think we can get around this fella here. He's slowing down for me. Nice little rig right there being pulled by a little car. Anyway, I wanted to show you that. I'm glad you got to see it. I'm glad I got to show you. Well, I thought I'd show you a little bit of what Moab looks like. We're about halfway through. Moab is full of off-road vehicles and Jeeps. Everywhere you look, even though their pickups are fixed to go off-road. Big off-roading community. You can rent them here too. Fly out and rent one. Or if you don't have one, just drive here and rent one. Anything. They got four-wheelers, Jeeps. What was that thing we just seen? It was a three-wheeled, I don't know what it was.
I don't know.
Something you wouldn't take off-road, but they had it. We've been here many times.
You are over the speed limit.
There's a bunch of Jeeps you can rent, tour buses you can go on. They even have off-road tour buses you can ride on. Over to your left, you can rent all those. What do they got there? They got... Probably got a big Jeep dealership here, I'll tell you. All kinds of off-road vehicles. Every one of them are for rent. Both sides of it. Fuel is a little spendy here, about $1 more than it was last time we filled up. It was $2.99, I think, and it's $3.91 here. Why? Well, because they can. It's the American way. That's okay. I'm right here. You don't have to worry about me. Well, more or less, that was the town. Now you know what Moab, Utah looks like. Come here, rent it, go play in the mountains. More about what's that? Canyonlands, places like that down here. You got to bring. You got to get reservations to even get into these parks. That was the last filming we did on the road here. Sorry it took, it's a 15-minute video, but I usually make them 10, you know that. But we had to, you know, stop there at In-N-Out Burger in Utah one more time. We ate there, and then we headed on home. And once we got there, I opened up the gates and all. I always let Vicky back the rig up, so she gets in there and backs it up after I get the gates open and everything. It's easier for me to guide her back than her to guide me back, and the gate's kind of narrow there, so you know, it just works better that way. But we got Canyonlands on one side and one's on the other side. I forget. Two national parks, one on each side of the
This is Arches National Park.
Arches National Park, and then you got Canyonlands on the other side, somewhere. They're both beautiful. We've seen them both. And I'm glad we did. I think we got one of these rocks on our little keepsake shelf at home, don't we? A little red rock we picked up. About the size of a golf ball. That's all you need. Well, we've only gone 60 miles since we left this morning. I've showed you a lot of it. It's just beautiful. Hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully that didn't bore you too much, those road pictures there. But anyway, we went on up, stopped in Utah is full of In-N-Out burgers. We had to stop and grab a burger. So I think this was Roy, or I don't remember the town. Orem is where it was. Stopped and had a nice little burger. And then when we got home, we always, I opened the gates up and I let Vicky back the rig in through the gates because I can guide her easier than she can guide me because, you know, I got to pull the mirrors in. It ain't wide enough. But as you see right here, oh yeah, that left a mark. Oh, that hurt. That damn near knocked me out. My head broke the fall though. That's a good thing, I guess. At least I didn't bang up the other shoulder too much, and Vicky didn't run over me when she was backing up. She looked in the mirror, she looked in the camera and couldn't see me, and she goes, "What's wrong with you?" And my head was bleeding a lot. It's a head wound, you know, they bleed a lot. You're gonna see that in a picture just real soon. So she goes, "Well, what can I do? Let me go get a wet rag." Well, she gets up and she asked me where it's hurting, and then I move my hand and the blood starts squirting. And she goes, "I'm going to go get that wet rag." So she heads off for the house there. She's concerned. She's used. I fall way too much, and I break easy. So she helps me up that far and says, then she takes off for the wet rag. Now we just pulled into the parking lot here, our driveway, and backed in. Well, I knew for a fact she wasn't going to get much water out of the tap because I had shut the water off. So she takes off, and then I have to get up and go turn the water on for her, before she can get me the wet rag. Yeah, that's what that's all about. And did it leave a mark, you tell me. Well, that was a heck of an ending to a really good trip. Hey, I'm doing fine now. It's a few days later. It wasn't that bad. It just bled a lot. Thanks for following this Louisiana trip of 2025.